Hello, you wonderful people. Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel, and today I'm going to be doing a live review of the new double from Volant, NEOY2K. Yep, here we go, new Volant, first main label release for quite a few years now, if we are going to be counting the Monster Cat tunes from quite a few years back by now. If we're not, then yeah, first big main label release from Volant right here. Been self-releasing for a couple of years now and continually been, in my opinion, one of the most forward-thinking minds in bass music, you know, all kinds of genres, all very futuristic, otherworldly, just absolutely loving the aesthetic that she has been going for. And right here we have a new double on Pilot, the predominantly D&B label, of course, and yeah, first main label appearance for quite a long time, if ever. So yeah, very excited, looking forward to getting into it and hearing both tracks here for the first time, providing comment along the way, and you know how we do by now. Well, let's go. Kicking off with the opener and title tune here, NEOY2K. I feel like I'm kind of travelling through time, you know, through the galaxy, intergalactic kind of vibes. Kind of feel like it's building up towards something pretty big. The momentum very much with it, you know. Oh, just keeps on going, just keeping on going, motoring along. Kind of beginning to think that this might not be a build of some sorts, that it might just be the bulk of the tune. Didn't think it was going to be that, I have to be honest. Kind of like the drum and bass equivalent of wave music, if you know what I mean. Like, it's got that very scaled, futuristic feel to it, quite distant feeling as well, like it's kind of somewhere off in the distance, which is cool, you know, liking that aesthetic, what it's going for there, stylistically with the futuristic, outerworldly vibe, and then also just the structure of it as well, you know, coming off as quite epic, expansive, wide-reaching, and these are all things that Volant has become renowned for over the years. And so yeah, just coming off as a very typical Volant kind of number, which was good. And on that note of it just feeling a bit, you know, expansive and epic, did very much feel also on the back of that like we were kind of traveling through space for the whole thing. Had a very intergalactic vibe, speed of light kind of tune, just being in a big Voyager Star Trek kind of spaceship and going at the speed of light through, you know, through the galaxy and whatnot. That was fucking cool. Placed us in that image very effectively, very well. And the sounds, I think, did a good job of placing us in that image as well. Also on the melodic front and the progression it took in that way as the track went on, I think did, again, do a great job of embellishing that vibe and that scene just very well. The one main drawback I think I have at the moment is that for me, the contrast between the builds and the heaviness wasn't quite that obvious, especially in the first half where, you know, what I thought we were getting was just a continuation of the introduction. So seamless was the transition from that introduction into that next phase of the tune, but actually that was constituting as a bit of a drop moment. You know, it was a bit heavier, which left me kind of thinking as to what it could be, but it was only as it went on that I realised it was a drop moment and not in fact, yeah, an extension of the introduction we got, just to make it feel a bit more heroic, I suppose, and for it to have a bit more of a surging feel to it, just be a bit more gripping, because yeah, again, the transition from that introduction into that next moment was just a bit too seamless, and there wasn't enough of a contrast to make me feel like it was at that point the main bulk of that first half, you know, the main moment that we should be focusing on. And that kind of carries on as well into the second half a bit. We get a bit more of a grander build, I would say, meaning that the second drop is just felt a bit more and just realised as a kind of release of sound. But, you know, in a way, I also think that was just what she's going for. You know, I go back to what I was saying about this just being a bit of a D&B equivalent of wave music, in that it has that distant feel. It's not quite as immediate and in your face and full on and grungy and whatever. It just has, yeah, a bit of an airy feel to it, a bit dreamy, a bit vibey, and I think that was pulled off very well. So, you know, for what she's going for here, I think it is done very well. It's just, for me personally, I would have preferred maybe just a bit more contrast between the build moments we got and the release of the heavier moments that we got in the tune as well. That would be my thoughts on that one, the opener here on this double, the title tune, NEOY2K. And now, moving on. Second track is The Longest Night with Luna Lenta. Ooh! Yet again, just feel like I'm voyaging through space. I'm in a fat spaceship, just going at the speed of light. Ooh! Yeah, I'd have to say so far this one I'm finding a lot more engaging, just more body to it, just a bit more epic, just that bit more, you know, surging in feel, you know, really feel like I'm moving along with this one. Melodically, moving me, I'm becoming immersed in this tune. Really, really liking it, yeah. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. Pretty much everything about it. The production, the ideas we got, you know, quite subtle. Again, you know, kind of like the first one, not doing loads conceptually, I don't think, but just the way it was unleashed. And the consistency of it, again, just the continuation of that idea, just permeating the whole tune. There's little bits of melody just shooting out there. Really, really well done. Again, just setting up that image, creating that vibe, and allowing you to just kind of immerse yourself in it, in like really in the tune, in the image of it, all it was going for. From the very off here, it's just got a pounding, rave-like, thumping kind of feel to it. And, you know, again, it just feels like it's becoming a part of you, and like you are in that image, that scene that is trying to be depicted here by Volant, and it's done very effectively, I would say, pretty much front to back. Structurally, it was on point again. No real moment that felt out of place, or no section here that just felt like a bit of a wrong direction or choice for the track to go in. And yeah, just feeling like a very rounded and complete feeling tune to me anyway. Sonically as well, I think just the mix of sounds here, the different elements, they all kind of cohere into a very cohesive and coherent, just well-functioning number. You know, I'm getting feeling out of it from the melody, from the pounding bass, the kind of all the sounds trickling above and, you know, flying above the track, and the progression of it again. Just, I think pretty much everything about it here. You know, it's not a special tune. I'm not sat here like I'm madly blown away or anything like that, but for what it's going for, the way it kind of plants you again in that image of the tune, and provides that kind of picture that Volant wants to provide for you, for the listener, I think it does pretty much everything right. And it's just, for me anyway, a fantastic follow-up to the opener, to NEOY2K, which was, yeah, just a bit more flat for me in comparison. But yeah, this one really picking up this double and providing a lot of beef, a lot of power, a real surging feel. It's captivating, it's thrilling, and without doing all that much on the ideas front. That one I'm enjoying a lot, and for me, my clear favourite of the two. Just more moving for me, and just has a more complete feel to it again, just more rounded for what it's going for, and as a combination of elements overall. So yeah, The Longest Night with Luna Lenta from Volant, that's a powerful number, a lot of impact to it. Very emphatic for what it's going for. Yeah, top stuff. So yeah, for me personally, my pick here would have to be The Longest Night of the two we got. Just a bit more thrilling, a bit more captivating for me personally. But now, yeah, I want to pass it off to you guys if you heard them here. in the video, or if you've heard them beyond the video, the tracks themselves. Yeah, what do you guys make of this double or EP, whatever you want to call it? Which track of the two is your pick? And yeah, just what you're making of it overall. Drop your thoughts, views, opinions in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're yet to, hit the bell along the way, and give the vid a big old thumbs up. And beyond that, all the necessary links are down below. You got your social media accounts, your Twitch, your Patreon, all of that, everything Nawtystep associated is down below. Go and check it out. But yeah, keep it naughty. If it's naughty, then you know, and I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace.